point as well. It goes around a thing, bubble. There's like loads of different little fucking shit on there, you know. Oh, Lazy's live, mate. He's in a dev kit playing around with a Dino.
Is he?
Should check it out.
I would, but I'm currently like being under control by an Aussie.
Oh god.
What? See, I think that's adding speed to the creature. That's what I'm thinking, take it down.
Hold on.
Because if you minus it, then it should take away.
On the delay speed multiplier, it's got it like this. Those are the stats.
Alright, maybe that's it then. Well, that's exactly the Dino's one for the spit attack.
That is.
Alright, well let's save that and then let's try it. It's still walking a bit faster. I might be after up more because it's TRex.
Yeah.
And maybe this has got to be more. Oh, well, if we try putting out like 10, for example.
And the damage multiplier is supposed to be in... Oh, I think I understand it now. You've just given him extra speed.
But soon say. Yeah, I think that is giving him extra, you know. So do you think we got a minus those? Or minus this?
Yeah, minus the top one. The speed to adds how quickly it gives the effect to it. That's what that is. That's why that's no minus. That top one, the damage multiplier, that would be what we want. Oh fuck, you're distracting me, man. Trying to update Nano Armory here, mate.
Oh. No, no, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. No. Just you and you. Oh, come on.
So I don't think that's slowed him down.
Sorry?
I still don't think that slowed him down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One day. Perhaps 2 days. With this div kit. This duve kit.
Stop yawning, Tremble.
What do you expect? It's 20 to 4 in the morning.
If I'm allowed to
Can we not maybe add a weight buff to it so we make it really heavy instead? Which should then slow it down.
That could work.
No. It's not allowed.
Then you have to plus on the weight.
It's again the rules.
But actually, no, you know why that might not... That will completely immobilize it. Because you don't know what... Depending on what you're doing it on, it could fully encumber, depending on its maximum weight. Or, it could not. You know what I mean?
But that's why we're trying on TRex. It's like one of the biggest, isn't it? We could try. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
What the crap? Why does this guy have bunny ears? Okay.
I can't tell if it's working.
Trying to figure out why it's not changing all the textures.
See, on my weapons, the ice effect literally immobilizes it.
How though? Why ain't it like? Why can't we make the same thing happen here?
Well, you can, it just means it won't be able to move at all instead of going slower.
Well, that's just as good. I mean, technically you're frozen.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense, you know, like you're frozen in place for say 5 seconds, for example. Because I mean, if you get attacked by a dino like that in the wild and you get frozen in place, you're fucked. You know what I mean? You've got to fucking fight or die.
Actually, one other thing on the check.
Which I think that would be a cool aspect towards dinos, you know, like you certain ones will freeze you in place where others can just burn the fuck out of you.
There you go.
Right, but is this gonna so this is only gonna immobilize whilst it's on fire, right?
Should do, yeah, but test it.
I mean, if that works, that's good. That'll do, donkey.
That'll do, donkey.
Oh, you suck.
Chase me. Oh, that's right, you can't. Perfect. I like it. Because if you're on that freeze line, it gives you a chance to, you know, give it a slap and go, fuck you. You run away.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
And that's what, that actually fits with my ice. That fits with the ice effect I've got on my weapon.
Dude, did you not see that? I just span his fucking jaw. Like, just slapped it around his face. Yeah, no, that's good. Alright, that's what I need to do for that. I just need to do the saddle now, which I'll do in a moment after I've had my little break.
Oh god, no.
Alrighty.
And if it works, I'll upload it. I'll jump on the server and we'll go test it.
Cute.
But I definitely need a break because I need to go to the toilet and all sorts. I can feel my bladder getting ready to pop.
And all sorts, ooh, gonna chuck a bat, mate.
Huh?
I said, oh, you said all sorts as well. Gonna chuck a bat, mate.
Chuck a bat?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Or maybe that's just an Aussie thing. Chucking a bat means wank, bro.
Oh, nah, mate. I've never heard of that before. Chucking a bat, eh?
Yep.
I have to remember that. See, I like picking up little, like, random, like, you know, fucking words and shit that other countries use.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna chuck a bat, mate.
Ooh.
Still too high.
Madness. Madness.
Bro, this is actually really hard to implement, but I am getting there slowly. I think
Stop being a bitch.
Nikki, you
Yeah,
try
I
doing
wouldn't,
it.
mate. Try, I would. I wouldn't try, I would. I'd succeed.
Oh, yeah?
You guys
I just
quit
realised
trying.
I've got someone else who's followed me. Who is it? Lieutenant Kane? Is that the same as the person
Yes.
over there? That's Gaia, right?
Yes.
Oh, it is. I didn't realise. Well, if you ever see the video, thank you for the follow, buddy. Must have followed me when I weren't actually streaming, so.
Rookie.
Or if he did follow me while I was streaming, it didn't show up, then my bad. Software might be a jerk. But yeah, thanks for the follow anyway.
This other PC idea is good, but it doesn't quite like TeamViewer.
Oh yeah.
Not really. Being on a LAN IP, you could just use remote desktop.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to record it or whatnot at the same time. Like, he's recording from one computer, but then he's using the dev kit on another computer, so it's like less stress for the stream, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh,
And less
that
stress
looks
for the computer.
very similar to what we've made, but it looks cool. It's a
Right,
different creature.
so be right back
Guys,
on that.
I'm putting something in the mod dev team chat. Do you think this is too big or good size?
That's what she said.
I would say that's not too bad of a size.
Yeah, so happy with that for what I'm making.
I'd either say that or a tiny bit smaller, down to you. I'm
If it's
happy either
portable-
way.
If it's portable, maybe I should actually go just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I mean, don't make it hugely smaller, but just a little bit, you know? But you got to think, in theory, you'd pull it out of the backpack or your pocket or some shit, you know? So,
Alrighty, well I can do that. It's not too bad to do because of the new way I've done things. So
Alright. I said
so that effect
no.
that we just made there, do you think we should use that on that dodo?
oh no, what?
The dodo.
That would be.
I mean, like, if we make it so it's neutral, so if you attack it, it attacks back. Because obviously, you know, special tier of dino, technically. But I think that would make sense. Plus, the good thing is, not many people heard it, because different mic. They heard it on Lazy Stream, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. I was thinking we could do that if we make the dodo neutral, so if you attack it, it attacks you.
Lazy Stream has no views at the moment.
But if it gets views, that's the thing.
I'll see how it is. Let's talk about Lazy Wally streaming.
I mean, I've only got like 2 people watching me, which I think is like myself and Nano, so.
Okay, I've actually made it kind of tiny and a bit better. Okay, it's hovering a bit though.
You can do it! Got faith in you.
I think I'm actually going to keep the Ferrozino's damage how it is as well. And if it needs scaling up due to, like, you know, harder dinos, then I will.
I think I'm just gonna buckle down and get a second SSD to run this off of.
Oh, I'm doing that end of the month. I'm just going to get a 250 that just literally runs Ark, that's it, like dev kit. Like for time being, until I need a bigger size one. Which I presume I'm gonna, making dinos.
You're gonna end up needing more than that, to be honest.
Well, let's just say, adding them building parts added 50 gigabytes of data to my dev kit.
50?
50.
Fuck. Okay.
It's the files it makes, isn't it? So the dinos, the more you add, I think the bigger it gets.
Fair enough. Fuck. Okay, I didn't expect that. I've made this little thing tiny. I'm gonna take another screenshot and send it to you guys. I want your opinion.
I'll have a look when I come back.
I'll rename that one later.
Like, it's literally fucking... holy shit, it's tiny. Okay.
Joe, I'm wondering, if I can change the flame effect on the flame like we just did, do you think I could do that for a torch?
Yes.
Because if I could do that for a torch, I might change the torch on the back of the Ferrozino that I'm going to put on there and put a blue flame.
It'd use a similar fire animation file, so you just have to do it the exact same way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what I might even do for the building mod at some point as well is I might make different colour torches. So they could be a red torch, green torch, blue torch, brown torch, whatever, you know.
That could be a pretty cool feature, actually.
I think yeah. Well, with that whole aesthetic side of the building stuff that I'm putting in there, like the trees and the bushes and shit, and the benches and all that, I think it just makes sense to do different colour lights.
I'm also thinking I'm gonna have a look. I found a material that might make some cool looking structures. I'm gonna play around with that later, and then if I make a tier, I'll send you the files. So
also, this is something I was thinking of: a wooden bench that has a concrete texture.
A wooden bench that has a concrete texture. That's easy.
Yeah. Do you think it'll look good though? Like it's like a concrete bench, but it's been made to look like wood, kind of thing.
It could do. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try it and see if it does.
So I was thinking, like outside, generally, like wood benches deteriorate over time. In theory,
Mm.
a stone bench makes more sense because it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Why?
Let me know what you think of the size of this thing. I'm gonna play around with it, keep going anyway, but you know.
I'll look in a sec.
Why
No
can I not
worries.
color any of these other textures? What is wrong?
So in my break before I go into fucking creative adding shit mode.
So now I'm running into an issue. Like when I zoom in, it's vanilla skin. When I zoom out, it's my reskin.
What,
Oh,
like third person to
got it.
first person?
Yeah, you gotta have two files, one a TPV, third person view, and one an FPV, which is first person view. That's why.
Yeah. There's two separate ones for the two models. So you could have like, say, a gun like what Nano's made, like with the skin on it in first person, going third person, it'll be the normal skin until you change it.
No, I mean when
Yep,
I'm
so
doing
when
the skeletal mesh, like I just scroll up to it just a fuzz and it changes back to vanilla skin.
Hmm.
Without seeing what you're talking about, it's hard to tell you how to, like, what's going on.
Could
I
it
mean,
just
if
be
you-
that the camera's too close to it and it's showing normal skin?
Shouldn't do, because it shouldn't be linked to it at all anymore. You know what I mean?
True.
If you want, I could jump on TeamViewer and have a look, lazy, and have a look at what I think it might be.
That
If
would
you want.
be that'd be a little difficult because I'm already
Yeah,
in
he's
the
streaming.
TeamViewer.
Yeah, and he's streaming. Right. So.
It's just without looking, not too sure.
That's better. That's a lot better.
What's better?
Your deal.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
make
agree.
sure it gets a big radius though.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna adjust that, definitely. But,
What the fuck is Lazy making here? I've got to look at this.
I'm gonna jump onto his stream, actually.
He's doing like a little goat.
Oh, yeah, it looks kinda cool, though. He's used the same the same material instance you've used on your,
Yeah. Literally got exactly the same material instance.
Mm-hmm.
Same as what's on the Ferrazino and it's the same as on the Dodo.
Yeah. Although, you know what we need to do for that Dodo is we did for the normal skin of,
Oh yeah, I need to
Ethereum.
edit the normal Dodo skin.
Yeah. And I can create it. I can turn it into a material instance for you.
Wait, do we want to put the saddle in there or do we want to put the saddle somewhere else? Saddle will be alright in here, won't it?
Hmm?
Saddle will
Yeah.
be alright in this file.
Easy. Ready to get creative?
No.
No.
Why can't I find it? Or if I was typing the wrong name.
I think all I'll have to do, because there's not different parts of a saddle that move, it's only the whole. So all I'd have to do is make one socket for you to work off.
Yeah.
Because like it's different if there was like, for instance, the hands.
I need both of
moving
these
with
too, don't I?
Yes.
No, wait, I don't want to move all three. I just want to move two.
But yeah, I think that size is like perfect for what I am making. actually, I need to change the. Restrict compile maps. If I can make this work, this will be such a good game mechanic.
Oh
You
yeah.
You can already pick it up.
Nice.
Um,
Alright, do you want to quickly set this stuff out so I can start whacking this out?
what am I setting up?
So I can attach the stuff to it and whatnot?
Oh, add a socket to the thing.
What the fuck?
Ooh,
I could
the
just
only
read.
thing is it doesn't have a blueprint. Oh, that's okay. You can. No, that's right. I added this to the mesh, didn't I?
What the?
Pass.
It should be fine. Yeah, yeah. I've
I'm,
got it added to the mesh. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just meshes and there's no blueprint for it. Wait, oh no, it's the same shit.
No, that's alright. That's alright. I've figured out what I've got to do.
Never mind. Having a moment. Shoot over with the Twix.
You ready for me to do it?
Yeah.
What with your...
Oh, one thing I did just... Oh no, it's just a saddle. Cool. So if I go to the skeleton and I don't think it really matters what socket, because it will scale it for us. There's a rider socket there on the back.
We want the actual seat, don't we? We don't want the rider.
Sorry?
I said we want the actual seat, not the rider.
I know. It's all good.
Having a moment.
Okay, put a new socket.
Huh?
Socket's done.
Right, so where do I go to edit it? In there, innit?
Well, yeah. Oh,
Actually, where do I edit it?
good question, because we did it in the blueprint, didn't we?
I don't want any.
Oh, here you go. Additional body part. Oh, where'd you go? Add mesh. No.
No, I don't need you doing things.
Let's see. I'm gonna jump on a quick Google.
I don't want to re-import mesh from there, you stupid. Trying to figure out why my dev kit is being so stupid. No. No.
is my internet thing?
What the shit? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can I take a quick look at this?
What we can do, I was just going through, just looking at skins while I was waiting.
Yep. I just
I think that one's quite nice.
I think that's good.
Oh, you're crazy. Yeah, as soon as Texas roll in, man, I'm getting another SSD just for this.
Yeah, I bet.
I think my download is completely stupid right now.
Also runs a lot quicker when you got the SSD going. Hold on, why are you doing that? I need to make sure my mic's activated, which is not.
I figured it out.
Alright, so what do we do?
So under this
Yeah.
socket, if you right click it,
I don't need you.
And then add preview
Why
asset.
are you even here?
yep, and then it will you search that
And
set
leak.
in there and it'll do it.
Okay.
Having problems.
Oh, look. I could add my bench on there.
Yeah, but that's the blueprint. So you could, instead of just adding the mesh, you could actually put your physical bench on there. It should theoretically be interactable. Theoretically.
Where is it?
It didn't go in. You didn't. Right?
Just like I had no problems doing any of this
Do I have to drag it in?
No.
on my other computer.
Hold on, let me check.
Simulating blueprint. Okay. That got loud. Oh. Why are you still in the world,
no,
idiot?
actually let you do the.
See, when you get up on them, it quits. I don't know what's going on
So it
with my
won't be
dev kit.
interactable, but we can make it so when the settle's equipped, it.
Let's just see. We'll let us put a normal one.
No,
Let's
it
put a
needs a
normal one over. It's got a bit of static mesh, eh?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Back to my dev kit. Okay. So now. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to fix that up.
Well, obviously. How do I fucking access it?
You gotta have it highlighted. There you go.
I don't know. Why can't I? Can't click it. It won't let me do it.
Hold on. Let me have a look. So it's there. You know what you might have to do?
Wow.
Just copy the static mesh file over, link it to your static mesh, and edit the actual mesh itself to position right.
Do you know how awkward that's gonna be?
Yep, I've had to do it before.
That's too much fucking about.
Preview out of date. Click to compile. You idiot.
Wait, I wonder if it's because you was on the skeleton.
I wasn't on the skeleton.
Oh, you was. Because this goes on the skeleton.
Oh, take it off the skeleton. Yeah, shit, my bad. Wait, you're on the skeleton now, dude.
Yeah, but you need to be on the skeleton to add it.
No,
Well, if you go to mesh, can you really access it from the mesh? Nope.
no, the mesh is just the texture.
Why can't we like grab it and move it? That don't make sense.
I actually think you have to do it in custom like mesh file.
I ain't fucking about that. It's gonna be so complicated trying to line it up dead perfect to sit where you want to have it sitting. That makes sense why it's like this though, man.
You're going on about it being too much fucking about, but do you realize I have to thing working that
Just
you're
basically
got
going
me to make?
through the graphs. I was messing around with dinos, but I'm going through the graphs trying to
Okay, that works. Cool. So
So that's
figure out
what
some
if
of
we
the stuff.
open. Right, hold on. I got a static mesh there. I might be able to just go and edit the static mesh.
yeah, that's probably it. Oh god.
Where'd the saddle go? What's that? See if we've got anyone in a chatteroo.
Well, that should be
Skirt the
not in
slow. Welcome to the stream, man.
I should not be in there. I need to be somewhere else.
Right, so we've made that there. Don't we have to like link that socket to this socket or some shit? Right, that's what you had to do last time, right? You had to link the socket to a socket or something. Or make a socket to link it to a socket. Wait, is this even where we can add shit?
Sorry?
Was that even where we could add shit?
Let's go in here.
No, it's not. It was a blueprint that we added shit in last time.
Fuck.
I don't think they have blueprints. No.
What the shit?
That's so awkward, man. That means I can't even add the fucking picks and stuff to it.
The what?
Like the
Oh.
pickaxes and whatnot to the side of the saddle.
I don't think my dev kit
Because we can't move
has
them in
everything.
place.
Yeah.
I think my dev kit is missing lots and lots of stuff.
The only way I could think is if we could make it so the saddle is already on the Ferrazino, and then we add the items to the Ferrazino rather than to the saddle.
Well, you could do that because you could add the saddle as a
Well,
than
why don't we try doing that? Why don't we try adding the saddle to... Actually no, because we'd have to scale the saddle to the Ferrazino, right? Actually, no, it should already be scaled.
Yeah, because we haven't resized it.
Alright, let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can attach that to the Ferrozino.
Is this a spawned-in creature, not spawning in the wild?
Yeah, this is test creature, isn't it?
I mean,
Alright, so then...
I mean,
should-
even if it's spawned in the wild, you could have it with a saddle on.
That'd be weird if it's spawning in with a fucking saddle.
Yeah, but then when you tame it, it's already got a saddle.
So different,
It's like a
Oh,
little
so you have
workaround.
version. Yeah,
It,
a tame version and then on...
Yeah. But obviously, like, we're just working on the test one for the time being, so...
Well, you can do that. You should know how to do it. Just import it like a normal mess.
Are you having a fucking bubble?
Huh?
I ain't got a fucking clue how to do that. You were like adding a mesh to a mesh.
Oh my god. No, you add it to the blueprint. Here we go. Oh wait, not the saddle.
no.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, now just position that. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, position that.
I want to.
I hate when songs have stupid lad shit at the beginning. Hurts your ears. I think it has got to be scaled, because that looks tiny. It's way too small, isn't it?
Hmm?
The saddle's way too small.
Oh yeah, you have to scale it up.
Trying to remember. It has been
Also, you're
so
going to have to
long.
attach it to the Ferrozino.
Sorry?
I said we're going to have to attach it to the Ferrozino. Because it's not moving with it. You see?
I can't remember.
Yes.
My dev kit's missing so
Actually, I'll
much
do that
shit,
now.
it's not making
Hold on.
any sense.
Hold on, wait. Let me just finish adjusting size first. We'll do it after.
Let's see.
Actually, no, yeah, let's do it now because it'll make it easier to attach it.
That's what I was thinking.
Data.
Oh. And then...
Let's open you up. One day.
We'll do it.
And see, it's a good thing you didn't finish.
One day. There we go.
So I put it on a different socket that is the head. Otherwise, if I attached it to the same socket as the head, it would have moved and the light and everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It would have just fucked up. So I put it on the rider socket, so it'll move like the rider.
That's what it's meant to be anyway, ain't it, on a rider?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
don't really want to build.
So that was...
Well, I mean, that's kind of empty data.
yeah.
I don't really want to build. All this crap from scratch. I mean, some of this game data stuff should have a graph in it to start with. The hell is wrong with you?
That's
It
when you
needs
can
to like
figure
go
out-
under his belly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You gotta
Hmm.
make it bigger and make it stretched for the belly and shit. It'll be a bit of fiddling to get this done.
Oh yeah. It's just the angle of it now, I think.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just the angle and things like that at the moment.
Hmm. Are you loading up? There's nothing you mean to tell me there's absolutely. Default is running. Is pulling, is moving. Turn idle. His last arrow. Okay. Just get on my nerves.
I don't think it works like that, you know, because the head won't be moving the same with the front of it.
Does it go around the head? Oh shit. The only thing is, if we attach it to the head socket, the whole body part's gonna come off when he moves his head.
I know, yeah. Like, is there not maybe like a saddle socket?
Nope.
Let's see.
Because yeah, like, if he was to like turn his head, for example, that's gonna stay straight.
Yeah, you're right. You reckon there's a way we could remove the head part?
I don't think there is. Because it would be like cutting it off somehow, and I don't know how we'd cut it off.
True.
Because you'd have to cut off like from this bracelet kind of thing. Other than that, it'd be good, but it's that head part. You can see there like how it's moving where it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the
Right.
body's breathing and the head's not bobbing the same as the body.
Fuck. Meanwhile, I'm struggling here with this thing. I'll get it eventually, but pain in the ass. Oh. Oh yes. Okay.
See, the only thing I can think is to add things to the side of the Dino itself, and then test it to see where it matches on a saddle. So when you put a saddle on, it looks like how it should, but then it might look weird when it's walking along and it's got a floating smithy on its back.
You can play around and try if you want to, or you can just say fuck it. I'm thinking of not doing saddles for the mod, or unless we just don't texture them. You get what I mean?
But yeah, there's not really much we can do to the saddles other than texture, really, because adding stuff to them is going to be a pain in the cunt, because I ain't got the normal connection way.
Yeah, so unless we texture saddles for them, I don't think we should do it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of how I could, like, add on stuff to the Dino without making it look stupid. So I thought of, like, a sword could be, like, dug into his leg, but then it's just going to look dumb as well.
Well, we could make a sword stick to it though, and move with it. Because I can create a leg socket.
Yeah, I was just seeing if they had like a tool belt or anything, but they don't.
But do you know what I mean? We could actually add things to its different body parts if I make some sockets.
It's just gonna look silly though, isn't it?
Probably, actually. I might be close to making this. I'm gonna
So-
test with the healing bullets.
So, I got the graph stuff down for picking up. It's just gonna be a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Like, a lot of work.
But you've got a graph for picking up dinos.
No, for the structures.
Structure pickup's easy. Oh wait,
No,
you mean
like-
adding the timer on it?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to just swap it over to hold the radial menu only and not use the E to pickup function.
Right. Yeah, that might be hard.
No.
Can you send me a copy of the graph that you have there?
Do you want to make me some sockets to connect to these hands?
You want hand sockets?
Yeah.
No worries.
I need 2 of them, one for each hand.
Can you just strip compile and save what you've got there?
I'm gonna add a hatchet and a pickaxe to his hands. But like the inside, so it kind of looks like he's holding them.
No.
Right, okay. So...
I think that's like closest we get. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no worries, let's do that. So...
Okay. It is.
Still gotta add how he's learned and all that shit yet too.
It is a spider web of deceit.
Oh, I bet.
So do you want it on the fingers? So it moves more with the hand?
Have they not got like palm or anything like that? So it's like the actual hand itself.
They've got the wrist, which I don't think is a good idea.
No,
Doesn't matter.
that's too far down. That's like the center. That's no good for that. Needs to be more like.
Remember, you can still place it wherever.
Gotta be
It's
like
just
here.
where it takes the movement from.
Yeah, yeah. It's gotta be like here somewhere.
Can you let me control it? Can't click now. So that's too high.
It might be about good.
No, I think that's better. It'll move with the hand better.
You don't think that's gonna be good? Because that's like round about where we're gonna place it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, huge
Okay, yep, we'll
growth.
do that then. So finger C.
That's just the
And
skin.
then there'll be right finger C2 probably as well, won't it?
Yes. School underscore left underscore
Hmm.
and
Weird. Minimal details on that. Furniture.
and then
Candelabra.
right finger C2. Is that the right one?
Can we crash it? Can we
I
crash
don't
it?
know actually. Check.
Left finger C2. Yes. That's right.
You are pretty epic. I like it. I like it, the candelabra.
And,
Let's do it. You're a wall hanger.
okay, those sockets should be ready for you now.
Right. So I can come out of there and I go into this. No.
No.
Fuck. Where do I go?
The blueprint.
Blueprint. Which is
The
this.
blue one next to it. Yep.
I get confused with them because it's like you're going in here to do mesh kind of stuff, which that's the mesh, and
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
gets confusing as fuck.
don't we have to add them in here?
I'm pretty sure I got my files a little mixed up here. I'm gonna have to
You
fix
add the
that at some
tools in
point.
there.
Right. And then what? We add the tools to the thing.
This thing's gonna be put
To the sockets.
on
Yep.
an SSD
So-
and back on my main PC though,
Well,
so I'm not
hatchet.
doing this crap. Cause it is a lag fest right now. Another thing is there's
What do I want to put
pack.
in there? Blueprint, right?
No, the skeletal mesh. Well, not, it could be static actually. One of the meshes.
Turn
Actually, it'd be the static mesh.
up
Yeah.
with your face. That's not bad.
It's normally
I
That's sad.
don't know what you are, but I don't like you either.
I haven't got one.
there is one in there. They probably just named it something else. Actually, you know how you can find it? If you open up the blueprint, it'll be linked to the static mesh.
I'm seeing how many items I can pull on my screen until it crashes.
Pink stash mesh, right? That's stack mesh? That's the stack mesh, isn't it?
Whoa,
Mm-hmm.
that is massive.
No,
Then
no.
opening content browser,
Hey,
it'll take you to it.
up with you.
Okay, let's see if this thing I've just made actually works. It might already work.
Let's go out a little bit.
Let's just throw that in there. Let's just move that forward.
We're gonna
I'm just gonna have to get scaled as
make
well.
it just a wee bit bigger.
So then,
Oh, you know,
How do
I need to take
how do I
those
add that
through.
to that then?
That's very cool.
Sorry?
How do
Oh,
I add the axe to the handle?
Yep. So, hold on, I'm just gonna put my. So first you
Yeah,
gotta
I'll
drag
place
it
you
under
out here, buddy.
this mesh. Now it's in there.
Come with me.
Then parent socket.
That's cool. Ultimate rock?
Left or right?
Doesn't matter.
No.
So let's just go left. Okay, now it's attached to the socket, so it'll move with the
Right.
hand. You can just gotta place it properly
Sweet.
and get it out of there.
I can't fucking see it, it's so small.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can scale that up too, though. I'm about to test if that thing I made works, Tremble.
Oh yeah. I wish it's still
Mm.
moving. It's
Sorry?
all good while it's moving.
Yeah.
That's so cartoony.
Let's just remove that for a sec, so I can change the size of it. Because trying to change the size of it while it's moving around is a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh no.
And it's not doing it properly. Okay.
No.
I've got part of it working, part of it's not.
What I really want Not you. Griff. Oh, did I? Okay. How in the world did it? You, how? What? That would be where my problem lies. How is that even a thing?
So it's moving very weird. It's like that thing has got way too much movement. Might have to be connected to a wrist instead.
That might explain some issues. It might explain some serious issues. Let's save you. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to remake this. For some reason, it's not. Just not holding on to my,
That ain't gonna work.
yeah, that's weird. Huh. It's just, it's only using half of what I did, so it's kind of screwing me over. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and fix all this crap, and I'm gonna get in the stream here. I'll get it all fixed and get it ready to go for next stream, and we'll actually get to making custom skins for these guys. Anywho, thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care.
I think I might
Take
learn
it
how
easy.
to do some other little bits and bobs in this one. I'm just fucking about.
Bye bye.